The tail. This goes right around here. Around the waist. Good. Okay. And now the mohawk haircut. Now the mohawks were very popular haircuts, cut styles. The teenagers loved them because of the effect it had on their parents years ago. Yeah. Oh, that's it. Almost done. In the 70s and 80s, the mohawk always had the final hair, which was the long one. It was called a rat's tail or a devil's tail or a dragon's tail. 1950s generation called it a duck tail. That was a whole different generation. Good, okay. And of course, it wouldn't be complete without the earring, but there's only one. It's a dangler. Second year of college for this one. Got it, okay. Clip on. Perfect. She goes in the house through the basement. She looks at pig number 1 and says, "What happened to your house?"
What happened to your house?
Number 1 tells her what the wolf did.
She blew my house down.
Good summary. She said, "Stay here.
Stay here.
This house is made of stick balloons."
This house is made from stick balloons.
Just then, the wolf, who was getting a new tail, we're retailing you. Okay, this goes over there. This comes right around here. It's almost there. The wolf comes over to this house. She looks in the window over here. She sticks her tongue out at the 2 pigs. They stick their tongues out at her. And the bell goes off. She then goes over to the door. The door's over here. 3/4 the way. She rings the doorbell. Still doesn't work. There's no battery. So she knocks on the door 3 times. With a loud voice, she says, little pig, let me come in."
Little pig, let me come in.
Together they say, "No way, Buster."
No way, Buster.
Mustard? Well, it was close. It was good. She said, "I'll huff.
I'll huff.
And I'll puff.
And I'll puff.
And I'll blow the house down."
And I'll blow the house down.
And they said, "Sit on it."
Sit on it.
But she didn't. She huffed and puffed and huffed and puffed so hard, the house blew out of the air. They got out the basement door. The house crashes. She looks inside. Do you see any pigs? The answer is still no.
No.
Good. Back in the woods. That's over there. Pigs. Back inside the house quickly before she eats you up. And then the most intelligent pig. A pig who lives in a brick balloon house. Could you be pig number 3? Can you come up the steps over there? Oh, thank you for coming up. Yes. It was quick. This is pig number 3, the most intelligent pig. A pig who lives in a brick balloon house. I promise we'll use the steps going back down, okay? Here comes the steps. Okay. Here comes your tail, okay? This goes right around there. And now we have to give you your hat of intelligence. The hat of intelligence. Size 4.5. Okay. Blow on the tip of this. Like that. Like this. Good. That's your light bulb. It means you've got ideas all the time. Do you know what's happening at this part of the show? The wolf's coming. If you don't get in the house, you're going to be lunch. So he goes in the house, right through the basement. He looks inside. He says, "What's going on?" Yeah, exactly. But his siblings, they understood what he said. And they said, "The wolf's coming."
The wolf's coming.
He said, "Stay here.
Stay.
This house is made of brick balloons."
After.
Exactly. The translation was wonderful. The wolf came over to the house. He looked inside. He blew his tongue. He stuck his tongue out at them. They stuck their tongues at him. He went over to the door. Oh, the door's over here. He knocked on the door. It didn't work. There's no battery. So he rings the doorbell. Ding! Oh, we got it backwards. We're the only ones who notice this. Okay. He said, little pig, let me come in."
Little pig, let me come in.
All together they said, "No way, Buster."
No way, Buster.
Yeah. I'll huff, I'll puff, I'll blow the house in.
I'll huff and puff and blow the house in.
And they all said, "Sit on it."
Sit on it. Yeah.
Yeah, the echo effect. I didn't know you had that. But he didn't. She huffed and puffed so hard her upper lip flew right off. Then she huffed and puffed and the lower lip flew off too. She, out, second base. She didn't have any lips left. Not funny, it means she's lipless. She went back to the woods. She never played trumpet again. Sorry about that. But she took up the piano. She was a virtuoso, awesome as anything. And the 3 pigs lived happily crowded in a condominium in the middle of the woods. And that's the end of the story of the pigs. Can you put your hands up and take a bow? Very nicely done. And then carefully down the steps on this side. Here, I'll give you hand number 3. I think Mom's waiting, and you can keep it if you want to, okay? Okay. Good job. You can sign up for that union contract later on. At this point, a story from Eastern Europe. This one is about a farmer. A farmer who's got a big farm and a small house. Could you be the farmer? Come on up. The steps are this way. We've got to use the steps.